How's everyone doing? On this video, it's just kind of a garden update. I got these 50 strawberry plants from the FFA, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I just transplanted some of them in pots, and I'm going to ask you to help me with them. Also, I am going to give you an update on how the onions and peas are growing that I planted. One of my upcoming projects is the retaining wall, planting and growing potatoes and flowers. You know, one of the things that we can't overlook in our backyard gardens is flowers. But also I do a lot of container flowers in the front yard, which will be a different video. So come along and just join me. This is not an edited video, or at least not much edited. And we'll get to showing you some of the things that we're going to be doing. Let's begin by looking at these strawberry plants that I got from the FFA. I'm hoping that in these bigger pots to let the plants in that I planted. Maybe these right here. But I really don't know what to do with them. I bought 3-gallon grow bags thinking maybe 1 or 2 strawberries per grow bag. I really don't want to put them in my raised beds. So I'm looking for ideas from you guys as to what to do with these. The varieties are EV2 and Sparkle. They're supposed to be a really good beginner's plants. And believe me, when it comes to growing strawberries, I am a beginner. An update on, a while back I did a video on how to plant potatoes, and it was actually the end of winter, and I carried the potatoes in and out, and they're growing. Got starting to get some bags ready. Okay, was at the greenhouse. I'll show you a little bit of video from the greenhouse. This is Hillside Greenhouse. It is owned by Amish. And the man of the house is out with his team of horses working the fields. I will give you a better view of the greenhouse on a future video. There are actually 2 greenhouses here. These are flowers that I picked up. Some of these are for the front yard. A few of them are perennials. The marigolds are for my raised beds. I got some zinnias, and they're to put in between my tomato plants and potato plants. If I have flowers all in the front yard and none in the backyard, then I don't get the bees that I need to have back here. We have a lot of bumblebees and honeybees and pollinators, but I want to lure them into my garden area also. And I was also working at splitting some of this firewood and stacking it for campfire wood because our camping season is beginning. These are a few strawberries that I had transplanted from another bed that I have. I'm not sure how they're going to do. I think I might have mentioned this project. We had got this leveled off so we could build our new deck. And the block wall is not painted yet, but what my idea here is to take these retaining wall blocks and build a retaining wall in this area right here, and then put a fire pit right here in the middle. And I picked some more retaining wall blocks up that I'm going to be unloading. Now I'll take you over here and just show you these are the onions and the sugar snap peas I planted a little over 2 weeks ago. I'll put a link in the description below, and you can see where I planted them if you're interested in when I planted these peas. But they're a little spotty. I planted them about 2 inches deep, but they're going to do quite well. There are a few more peeking through here, so should be a good amount of sugar snap peas. And then the onion sets are doing quite well also. Just wanted you to see them. I wanted you to be able to see that I left my bird feeders up. I'm going to let them up all year this year. And then also I put in a bird bath, a water bath for the birds. And I put a new birdhouse up. Hasn't been a bird that found it yet. Let me give you a close-up of these. Oh, there's a red finch on the feeder right now. I'm not sure if she'll fly away or not. It's a pretty red finch. There's been a bunch of goldfinches around. There's a sparrow on the ground. I don't know if you can see that or not. Whoop. The red finches are pretty tame. And then we'll take a closer look here at the fountain that I put up. And this birdhouse, my brother-in-law built and gave me. This is quite a very nice birdhouse. I'm thinking you can see it, but he did some wood burning on the outside, which could be painted, but it has a clean out, so it would be really easy to clean out. And he makes them and designs them so they fit right on a tea stake. And a tea stake is pretty hefty, so I wouldn't be here if there was a bird in it yet, but bird hasn't found it. Maybe they won't find it for this year, I don't know. So I did manage to get all of the blocks unloaded, the retaining wall blocks for this project. And I'm going to take you up on the deck and show you what the garden looks like from up top. Okay, I'm up top here on the deck, and I'm going to give you an idea what this looks like from up here. You can see I still have some firewood. I think I'm going to cut some chunks off of them and use them to set some of my grow bags on. And then I have 6 of the raised garden beds down there, the strawberry plants and the flowers that I need to plant. And that's where the retaining wall is going to go. And it's just a beautiful evening out here this evening. Thanks so much for tuning in to Mountains in Heaven. I'm Wayne Kerstetter. I live here in the Appalachian area of Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, and I am thankful for the opportunity to be able to grow things in my backyard. This is not necessarily going to be a how-to channel. We're going to, plant the things together, and I'll try and do an update every Wednesday where you can see how things are growing and what we did for the week. And I'll post a garden video on Saturday mornings, hopefully every Saturday morning. There'll be exceptions, I'm sure. And if you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe. It'll definitely help me out just starting out. And leave a comment. Anything you can do to help me out, I appreciate it. Don't be afraid to let a negative comment if you want to, something you see me doing wrong. But like I say, I'm not an expert by any means, but if I can do this, you can do it. And there's nothing more rewarding than growing some of your own items, even if it's just a few. And you don't have to have a certain area to do it the way I do it. So enjoy, and God's blessings to you till we meet on the next video. Thanks for watching.